In the early days of America, when it was just an idea struggling to survive, one figure stood as a symbol of responsibility, unity, and leadership. This was George Washington, the first president of the United States and one of the most important leaders in American history. Long before there was a stable government or clear political systems, he guided a young nation through its most uncertain times. Born on February 22, 1732, in Virginia, Washington's childhood was far from luxurious. His father passed away when he was still young, forcing him to learn independence and discipline from an early age. His formal schooling was limited, but his hunger for knowledge was not. He was a determined self-learner, diving into mathematics, geography, and the principles of leadership. As a young man, he took on the demanding job of a land surveyor. This work sent him into the rugged wilderness for long periods, shaping his character and building his resilience. Later, he gained invaluable military experience serving in the colonial militia. These early responsibilities were tough, but they were the perfect training ground for the immense challenges that lay ahead. As tensions between the American colonies and Great Britain reached a boiling point, the colonies needed a leader, someone who could guide them through conflict and uncertainty. The choice fell on George Washington. He was appointed to lead the Continental Army, a force that seemed almost destined to fail. The army faced incredible challenges. Supplies were scarce, training was inconsistent, and morale often plummeted. Yet, Washington remained steadfast. He focused on instilling discipline, improving organization, and planning for long-term stability. During the brutal winters and moments of crushing hardship, he never wavered in his commitment. His steady leadership was the glue that held the army together, maintaining unity and confidence among his soldiers. One of the most iconic moments came in the winter of 1776. Washington led a daring and meticulously planned operation across the icy Delaware River. The victory that followed was a crucial turning point. It boosted morale across the colonies and renewed everyone's belief in the American cause. It was a testament to his strategic thinking and unshakable resolve. After years of relentless effort, the colonies finally achieved independence in 1783. Washington's role in the victory was universally respected, making him one of the most trusted figures in the entire country. At this moment, many leaders might have chosen to seize power for themselves. But Washington made a different, remarkable choice. He stepped away from public leadership and returned to his private life at Mount Vernon. This act sent a powerful message. Service to the country was far more important than personal authority. However, the new nation was still on shaky ground. The existing system of government, under the Articles of Confederation, was struggling to function. Cooperation between the states was difficult, and the country was at risk of falling apart. In 1787, national leaders gathered for the Constitutional Convention to create a stronger framework for governance. They asked George Washington to preside over the process. His presence alone helped build trust and foster the cooperation needed to draft the United States Constitution. With the new Constitution in place, the nation needed its first president. In 1789, George Washington was the unanimous choice. He was stepping into a role that had never existed before. There were no precedents, no examples to follow. So he focused on establishing balance, structure, and fairness from the very beginning. As president, he laid the groundwork for the federal government's operations. He formed the first cabinet, an advisory group of department leaders, ensuring that different perspectives could shape national decisions. He understood that a leader doesn't need to have all the answers, but must be willing to listen to wise counsel. Washington also supported economic policies designed to strengthen the young nation. Under the guidance of Alexander Hamilton, his administration worked to improve financial stability, helping the country recover from the immense costs of the war and establish credibility on the world stage. He knew that for the United States to grow and prosper, it needed peace. He championed a policy of neutrality, encouraging diplomatic solutions to international disagreements rather than getting entangled in foreign conflicts. When challenges arose at home that tested the authority of the new federal government, Washington responded with calm and measured action. He reinforced the importance of law and order, but did so responsibly, setting a precedent for future leaders. Throughout his presidency, Washington consistently encouraged national unity and mutual respect. He was deeply concerned that political divisions and factions could weaken the country over time. In his famous farewell address, he shared timeless guidance on the importance of unity, responsible leadership, and thoughtful decision-making. It was a reflection of his long-term vision for the nation as future he was working to secure. After serving 2 terms, Washington once again made a profound choice. He decided not to seek a 3rd term, stepping down from the presidency. This act established the unwritten rule of a 2-term limit that would last for nearly 150 years. It reinforced the revolutionary idea that leadership in a republic should be temporary and based on service, not on personal ambition. George Washington passed away in 1799 at the age of 67. His death was felt deeply across the nation he had worked so tirelessly to build. Today, he is remembered as the foundational leader of the United States, a man who valued responsibility, balance, and selfless service above all else. He didn't seek to create a legacy of personal control. Instead, he helped build a system founded on trust, limits, and shared responsibility principles that continue to shape the United States today. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content about the figures who shaped our world. See you next time.